Jessica Kohinoy, and I wanted to bring you guys back to talk about this Tamar and this Braxton family values. Because, honey, it ain't no values, it's no morals, it's no nothing. And thank goodness for Tamar Braxton's. Yes, sometimes she gets on my nerves, but it seems like Tamar Braxton was trying to expose the truth and trying to heal the generation that came after her. I'm talking about Kevin Jr., and I'm talking about Ashlee, and I'm talking about Ashlee's sister that passed away from overdosing doing them sugar boogers. And I believe that she passed away doing them sugar boogers because of her family. She was going through so much and so many secrets. And you already know what I'm thinking about that father. Ashlee father that was trying to gatekeep her from talking and telling the truth. As a father, he's supposed to protect her and love her and say, I'm going to stand right here while you tell your truth, daughter. I'm going to hold your hand and be right here to tell your truth. You don't have to walk a street alone. You don't have to navigate these waters alone. But he tried to muzzle her and stop her. And I tell you where I got this information from. And honey, I believe that Ashlee's sister that passed away at a young age, she has so much to live for. You know, when you don't have your family to talk to and you don't have other sources to talk to, a lot of people, they resort to alcohol, they resort to drugs, they resort to a lot of horrible things. And to think that this is a Christian family. Well, Jessica, what do you mean by that? This is a Christian family. This is a Christian family supposed to have high morals and high values where you expose the truth and you talk about the truth and you're not lying about the truth and you're not trying to hide behind the truth and you're not so consumed with your reputation because you put your ego down. You know, God hates a proud look, an arrogant look, so that's what I mean, So I got some stuff I want you guys to watch. So please like this video. Please get the likes up. I'll be looking in the comment section as I navigate these waters. And if you guys would love to come up here and talk about this, you guys know I love when I hear from you all. I do put a link in the chat. So you can hit that link up and come up here and talk to us and tell us your input about this because we really want to know. Okay, somebody says, but what the truth about she trying to tell? She's trying to tell that her family has a lot of dark secrets and clearly been essaying her, just like, what's her name? Tamar Braxton said both sides of the family essayed her from 6 to 16. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what's going on with these girls in this family. And then Tracy said, you know what? I've been essayed too by the family. So it's a lot of incest that is going on. And incest is messing around with your own blood family members. And not just incest, but fornication been going on. They're doing this stuff and they're not married. And yet this is a Christian faith family. Foundation is on Christian, high morals and values, but yet they have none. So it's just disgusting here. And it's disgusting how Toni and Trina and all those sisters are trying to hide it and trying to put perfume on shit and trying to cover it up with a nice ribbon on the bow of it. No, no, no. So I'm here to say it all. Thank you. Somebody says you look amazing. I haven't caught you in a while. Well, baby, I'm glad you're back, and hopefully you stay for a while. And if you really love me, you'll hit that link to come up here to talk to me about this. And for anybody that's a big like Tamar fan or the Braxton fan, you guys know way more than I do. I'm not ashamed to say I don't know everything because I don't. I would love for you guys to come up here and help navigate these waters. I would really appreciate that. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna look at these pictures. I had to check to see if y'all hit me up. Y'all didn't hit me up yet. All right. So I'm checking around. Can we get the likes up as well? If you guys are in here, I really, really appreciate it. If you guys can like this video, hit that like button. That like button help us get into the algorithm. All right. So look at the picture. It's sad that your own family would drive you to look this crazy on the internet. This is Tamar, and she is fighting for the truth. I mean, in this situation right here, she's fighting for the truth against all her family and all her sisters. It's almost like a pack of hyenas, you know? Okay. So I was over here at BFV, and look at it. It says 1 hour ago. So I'm letting you guys know this is recent information. It says, I don't know how much of a legend you is. Your sister, not your fan, is what Tamar told Toni. Team Tay, I don't care. I don't care. They have gaslit this girl for years. It's time for the truth to be revealed. And that's what it's all about. It's all about the truth so she can heal. But they act as if the truth does not exist, and Tamar is just making all this stuff up. And they got her out here looking crazy, and that's sad. But I really what really got this video going is this right here. I came across this post, and you see Tamar, their brother, which we never see him, and that's kind of odd. And he tried to muzzle his own daughter and Tamar. So it says right here, I'll blow it up so you guys can see it. It says child. Okay, maybe I need to scroll it on down. All right. Okay. Do I need to scroll it on down some more? All right. So here it is. And my internet is slow. It's an outage in my internet, so if the picture's not popping up, please forgive me. It says, child is getting really messy in Baltimore and Braxton family values. People online are saying the oldest brother, Mikey, okay? So it's two brothers. See, I'm learning something every day. Two brothers. The oldest brother named Mikey. Now, where he at? Whoever I showed, is that Mikey? I'm not sure. It says Mikey allegedly was the one who got Tamar's addresses and sent her the cease and desist. Word is, Mikey didn't want Tamar bringing Ashlee on the Braxtons or even on the podcast. So he didn't want Ashlee, which I'm assuming is his daughter, to be on the show or to be on a podcast. Ashlee is a grown woman, but you still up here trying to dictate how she move, where she move at. And that's why I say you guys have to be independent. When you're coming from a toxic family like the Braxtons, they will hold money above your head to say, no, be quiet or we're not going to pay your rent again. Okay, act like this, or it's always going to be that control. And life is not about control. Please free yourself, cut the cord, do the hard work, become independent, okay? So you can move freely and unpack all that stuff they have tried to put on you. So it says the Braxtons, he didn't want them on the Braxtons. It says, now folks are speculating that he was allegedly abusive towards both of his daughters. I believe it. 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 Woo! Press 1 if you guys agree. Do you believe that the father was abusive towards Ashlee and his other daughter that's dead? Press 1 if you believe that to be true, honey. Press 3 if you do not believe that. And if you believe it or not, hit that link. I want y'all to come up here and like this video. Let's get the likes up. I want to see what you guys are saying. Thank you. Stephen says she loves how real I am. I'm going to tell it. Michael is the only brother. Really? They said Michael is the only brother. So why are they wording it like this? The oldest brother. Shit, the only brother. I guess when they said the oldest brother, I was like, well, damn, it's another brother. It sounds like the another brother when somebody say the oldest. But he just, what, the oldest sibling? He's the oldest sibling, but the brother of the family, but the oldest brother sounds like it's more brothers. But thank you for clarifying that. Because I was sure looking for the other brother. Shit. You see how they mess with my mind? It says it's just a lot of family drama coming out, and people can't help but to connect the dots, especially since Tamar once mentioned being abused by her close family members. Who was it? Was it the brother? Was it her brother that did it? Was it an uncle? Who did it? Shit, I'm starting to think it was probably the brother too. I don't know. But it's a lot of people in that family that like kids. They like kids, y'all. Press two if you agree. A lot of people in the Braxton family, they like them kids, y'all. Yeah, that's what it says. Trina, she says when she was a child, it happened to her. Tamar, when she was a child, it happened to her. Trina allowed that shit to happen to her niece. And I don't care how you spin it, how you tell it, no way possible. If I'm going to have a guy that's a cheater and he's addicted to you know what around any child, because he is a danger. A guy that's always addicted and always have that stuff in his mind is perverted and it is full of lust. He will look at an apple and see freaky stuff. An apple would turn him on. Now, if an apple would turn him on when he sees a girl in some shorts, you know what he's thinking. When he see a girl bend over, you know it because he has it in his mind. He's a lustful and he's addicted. And Trina knew who she married. Did she not know who she married? Come on now. So it's something about her that likes these type of predators. She was in love with a predator. She likes protecting predators. And still, even in his death, she is still protecting the predator. So I wonder, did Trina get this behavior from mommy? Did she get it from Evelyn? Did she watch mommy protect the predator? And she just have that type of spirit that mommy has? Evelyn? All right. So it says, Tamar once mentioned being, one boy in a house with 6 girls. Social media detectives are running with wild theories. The Braxtons are being paid to air out their truth, but who? Folks are definitely going to dig. So I want to look more in the comment section. As you guys can see here, this comment section has over 200 likes and it have like over 140 comments. So I want to see what the people are saying in here before we go into other news. All right. They says the attorney said on his YouTube that it was the brother, meaning Mikey. The video has been taken down, but yeah. And that YouTube video, I don't know what video they're referring to, but they're saying it's a YouTube video where they confirmed it is Mikey, but Mikey sent them possibly assist to take it down. He is going around shutting it down, him and Toanda, because they don't want the truth to come out. They don't want the truth to come out, man. And who don't want the truth to come out? Evildoers. Christians do not hide the truth. Christians is not in their nature. It's not in your lifestyle as a Christian to hide the truth or to lie. That goes against the word. That goes against everything your lifestyle represents. And the only person you're living for is God. Your love first is God, no one else. So, honey, I think he's on demon time. And I think he has a lot of secrets that he do not want to be out here laid out. And I think it's so much more and it's so much more sinister, you know? And got the nerve to shave all his beard off. What he got going on? Trying to look younger, trying to get them, you know what, kiddies, trick or treat. Where was he at for trick or treat? Y'all better watch y'all grandkids too, because these grandfathers, honey, they be doing some trifling stuff to these grandkids. I'm telling you, the process don't stop. When these guys are attracted to, these babies, that attraction don't stop. That sickness do not stop. So you always got to keep an eye on them. And these ones defending it, they don't stop either. It says, I'm not going to speculate, but Toni pretty much silently told us it was her. But out of loud said it wasn't. So I believe Toni was behind it. So people are saying that they believe Toni because Toni just did that to throw y'all off. Shit. Toni, she just did all that to throw y'all off. Y'all so naive. The girls, I believe it was her father. You can't tell me Toanda didn't manipulate him into filing a cease and desist, all right? So people feel like Toanda was in his ear. Nah, Mikey don't need Toanda to be in his ear, honey. He been wanting this, honey. Ain't no way somebody gonna tell you to go against your child's truth. No way. No way. And you do it? If my child wanted to speak out about some stuff that happened to her, I'm going to have my sister in my ear shutting my own daughter down? Are you crazy? No, he wanted to do that. Maybe Toanda maybe gave him the idea. I don't know, but I believe he wanted to do it. It says the same way she tried to get Toni to press imaginary charges on Tamar. That lawyer is the same Atlanta lawyer at Toni's show. And when Toanda, Trina, and Tamar went to talk about Towanda's divorce, so I'm sure one of them referred. Okay, so let's go here. I also wanted to talk about this. I saw this lady and she was pretty much just airing Toanda out. But like I said before, I would love for you guys to hit that link because I want to hear what you guys have to say. But I want you guys to hear her out. She pretty much is calling out Toanda. I want you guys to check her out.
The irony of Toanda to suggest to Toni that she should press charges on Tamar when Tamar can easily press charges on Toanda is the craziest work. I'm going to make this quick. Tamar goes, Toni, you said that Ashlee should be on this show. Toni said, I never said that. When did I say that? I never said that. Cuts to a confessional. Toni goes, I did say that Ashlee should be on the show. Why would I back that? I do admit that. What is the point of lying? That's so childish. Okay, so Tamar was correct. Tamar goes, I have a problem because you didn't say anything, Toanda. You didn't say anything, Trina. Trina goes, I wasn't supposed to. And why was that, Trina? Why didn't you say anything about the cease and desist? Clearly, in between lines, saying because she knew everything about the cease and desist, she couldn't talk about it to Tamar. Clear, so Tamar was right about that. Check that point. Tamar says to Toanda, I know where you live because I put the down payment on your house. And since you got into that accident, you need to give me my money back because that was not a gift. It's her saying, since you got into that little accident. Sidebar, I don't doubt that Toanda got in that accident because clearly she was probably with production and all that. But like, it makes more sense with the cast and all of that. That plays into the insurance money too. But anyway, Toanda then goes, oh, that was a gift. That was a gift. Cuts the confessional. Oh, Tamar gave that to me, and we're supposed to, help each other out as family. Huh? What? Which one is it? Because you listed her as a creditor. You listed her as a creditor. And not only that, but let's be logical here. $35,000, let's be clear, Tawanda's not buying no multi-million-dollar house. So $35,000 sounds about the amount you're supposed to put for down payment-ish. So it's almost like as if Tamar put down her entire down payment on her house and she has a man. Now, why would a woman pay her sister, give her sister $35,000 when her sister has a man? I don't know. And I could be wrong. Y'all can correct me because, baby, I rent an apartment. New York at that. Rewatching that scene again also, I got real more irritated that the sisters clearly was weaponizing Tamar's mental illness and try to frame it like, look, she's having a manic episode. I did not like that.
What do y'all think about this lady right here? Or do y'all like saying press one if she's telling the truth? The reason why I brought her up here, I said, oh my gosh, she is a truth teller. And I know my fans, my supporters, I think you guys will enjoy her. Are you guys enjoying her? Because I would love to have you guys to come up here and click that link, but y'all not clicking the link. But I agree with everything she is saying. And also for Toanda, you have a husband. You know, everybody has a husband for different reasons. The only reason why I will have a husband, I would think, is to provide and protect me. And if I had X amount of money, like Rihanna, maybe I would not need my husband to provide anymore, you know? It would be something else. But if I am struggling, how dare I get on my back, bust them legs open, and have this man enjoy his time while we're struggling. We got two incomes. Hello? You the man. Get it together. And you're Toanda. You put yourself on a higher value. You're part of the Braxton families. You have more resources. You can pick a better guy. Like literally, you have the resources. You're in these rooms to pick a better mate. But yet, you pick Dusty. Choose better. Let's go.
I did not like that. When I don't want to say it was a clear, like to me, it was clearly not a manic episode. But to the bare eye, it may seem that way. But with production not edited the way that they would usually edit it on Braxton Family Values, she don't look so crazy. Because y'all all are dumb enough to go back in your confessional and admit everything and confirm everything that Tamar said at the table. When y'all was at the table, just gaslighting the fuck out of her. So y'all look crazy. And like she said, when Toanda brought up, oh, I'm not talking to the sick person. What? Tamar said, yes, and y'all all need to be on the pill. I'm sorry. Toni was so irritated with Tamar that the part where Tamar was like, what you think I fucked Birdman too? I don't think that line, the actual line, got her upset. I think she just wanted to knuck up at Toni. And hold on, this is another thing. Twice in the same scene, Toni goes in her commentary, there's Toni Braxton, there's Toni Michelle. And I'm not saying it's like hood, but she doesn't take any mess. That was one time. The another time early in the scene, she was like, no, we're not going to get ghetto. We're not going to get ghetto. Or something like that. It's like, Toni, bitch, please, you're married to Birdman. Like, stop trying to, disassociate yourself with...
Thank you. Toni Braxton saying we're not going to get ghetto, but you married to the whole ghetto. And a gay ghetto at that. I mean, you're marrying a gay ghetto. It just makes it more ratchet and ghetto. Okay? It just makes it more a hot mess. Your husband got all them tattoos. He pushed pow agenda to the black community. He pushed ratchet and ghetto behavior to the black community. Like, what are you saying? See, and that's another reason why I don't think that Birdman and Toni, they're genuinely have this romantic relationship. I think they're just friends. But then at that, Toni Braxton, I guess you want to give this idea that she's so... Oh, hold on. Wait. Back up on my shit again. I ain't letting up. That was my ratchet rap music. I am ratchet, okay? Yes, okay? So, man, that threw me off right there. Okay, so yeah. But Birdman, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that he's classy? Press 1 if he's the ghettoest of them all. He's ghetto than all of these sisters. He's more ghetto than Tamar. Okay, he's more hood than Tamar. I think. But let's continue on.
Hood and ghetto and girl, get the fuck on. You're married to literally Birdman. Get the fuck out of here. You have You come from a ghetto family. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You acting ghetto right now. What are you talking about? She tried to make herself so like, girl, get the fuck on. And then for Toanda and Trina to constantly act like groupie bitches when it comes to Toni is so irritating. Like, no, you're a superstar. You're a superstar. Don't do it. It's not worth it, Toni. It's not worth it. Like, girl, get the fuck on. And let's be clear. Let me remind you that Tamar said I was switching over my phones and got a new phone. And notice I was paying for Towanda's family lines, 6 lines for 4 years. That's not something that like just happens. And then Toanda goes, just because she says it makes it true. And Toni like mouths to Toanda like, no, that doesn't mean it's true. Like, girl, you know that's some shiesty shit. Honestly. And it's no like surprise that Toanda still, she literally got locked up for it and stuff like that. If you
All right, give it to okay. She says press 0 if you for Toni Braxton cutting off Birdman. Press 0 if you want her to cut him off. I do, but some people will say, well, how's she gonna get her money? Work for it, honey. Okay, let's go.
You're a thief, you're a liar. Period. And why would Tamar just make that up? Like, I don't know. That's like she didn't make up the 35,000. She probably messed up the numbers at 50 instead of 35, but that wasn't a lie. She didn't make up that Toni Braxton said that Ashlee should be on the show. She didn't make that up either. And you saw Trina's face when Tamar said that. Trina was like, "You said that? Yeah, y'all all weird. Y'all all weird." The irony of Toanda to suggest to Toni.
All right, so it's another video I want you guys to check out as well. Check this out. All right, it's a commercial, but pretty much let this commercial go by. And they were saying in this video that Trina Braxton is over it. Now she want to say she's over all this.
Silly. So anyway,
It might be a competition.
you can get rid of them, you know, with either vinegar, take a spray bottle and put it spray, or some coffee grounds. Vinegar. Right. The cake is done, but I made another one. I'm going to show it to you guys in just a little bit, but we're not going to do it yet because we have certain things that we're going to talk.
I have to fast forward it to her message.
Man, I'm going to be right back. I need your goodie.
This is what means, and I think what
They talk so slow.
so there's something going around that people, I think, should be aware of, and I bet you've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it, and it may not have registered, but it's called a stealth price increase.
I'm going to call. But we're not going to do it yet because we have certain things. Right.
Look, all she doing on this video is making crazy kid noises, jumping up and down. He talks so damn slow. I don't understand how people are watching this, but they must be a fan. But the reason why I clicked it, because it says Toni Braxton is over all the drama. And I thought she was going to have a speech. This girl ain't saying shit. All she doing is ignoring it. But she always ignored issues. When it was going on with her niece, Ashlee, what did she do? She ignored it. That's what she does. She stay ignoring it. All right. Oh, somebody said Vaughn is cheating on her with a man. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. 3 hours ago, they say he is cheating on her. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. And she over there. They said he cheating on with another man. Somebody said, girl, what? So I don't know if Kathy is telling the truth or not. But this is not the first time that Trina would pick a man that's cheating on her with other men. Okay, so maybe she liked those type of men, you know. But yeah, I'm going to let me see if anybody come up here. All right, so that's all I wanted to tell you guys about this. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at Jessica Call High Noah Hot Topics, and I'll see you guys on the next live.